Alright, so boom, y'all. I had to bring the homie All The Kulture with me on this one. Over on my podcast channel, I have many of videos with this man, but it was finally time for us to collab on the main channel. For those of you who already know Kulture, y'all know my boy be having a lot to say about things going on in hip hop. Whether it be the rappers themselves doing some nonsense or you fans that be doing the nonsense. So today we decided to come at y'all fans next with our list of 5 double standards in hip hop. Now what we mean by a double standard is just how rap fans will complain about a group of people having a particular viewpoint or behaving in a certain way, but they don't complain about another group of people with that same viewpoint or behavior, even when the same logic applies. For example, you can't call one song fire but then not say the song Goddamn by the Australian artist Control isn't fire.
You don't sound right when you're right, but you wanna be right when you aim for the sky. No travesty when I'm flying high, like the flows in a rodeo. Time for me to ride, oh my, what cadence? Can't decide when you send that track, I won't replay. Got your mama seat heated like an apple pie, that's wasted, bro, no GTA 5. Hate my voice? Still go tour, that shit's my base, but it ain't no floor, can't talk. I just gotta rap my thoughts, of course, you can only ever act out yours, so...
Y'all gotta check out Control on his Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube channel to get a feel of Australian rappers. But shout out to everybody that's watching this that's already in TKG. If you enjoy Kulture's contribution to this video, check out my man's YouTube channel. Even if you don't enjoy it, check him out because he really speaks his mind on things going on in hip hop and we need voices like that. Kulture, go ahead and start us off, Playboy.
When talking about the double standards of rap, this one definitely is the most obvious one. Like, if this one is not the one that pops up in your head first when talking about the double standards, I don't know which one does. You definitely have to tell me in the comment section below because this one definitely gets gassed up the most by the public. But I can't tell you how many times I've been around a dude. We've been listening to a song features Megan or Cardi or someone of the sort. We get to a part where they're talking about some, oh, my pussy do this and my ass do that and my throat do this, and then it's like an instant fucking face palm or a sigh. Like, oh, all these bitches do is talk about fucking sex, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. And then 15 minutes later, we're listening to a male rapper talking about some, she gonna suck on my dick, oh, she gonna let the cum drip, oh, she gonna lick on the tip, oh, I'ma lick on that bitch, oh. And then you get lit to that. But when a woman is describing her how big her ass is, what that throat do, she'll drink kids, all this shit, niggas cringe. Niggas actually don't want to hear about women fucking. They don't want to hear about women having sex on a lot of tracks. To that I say, it's all about how you've introduced yourself to said female artist, because if all you do is listening to the radio and that's all you hear, by all means, you're gonna get pissed off because that's all you've been introduced to. Take it from me, I ranked all of Iggy Azalea's music and all of Sweetie's music to find out if that's really what they be on all the fucking time. Not, by the way, Iggy's trash, but, yeah, y'all dudes are definitely tripping, bro. I don't understand. When a woman fucking brings up anything having to do with her ass or her titties or anything having to do with sex at least twice in a song, it's dubbed a sex song. But let a dude talk about, I don't know, I wish I could fuck every girl in the world. That's lit. But women pretty much being women, that's bad. I don't get that at all.
Party cause you've been working all day and money was on your mind.
Now this is something that a lot of y'all do that I'm sure y'all haven't even thought about. This would have been a perfect entry for the 5 things rap fans do that they want to make video. But at some point, every single one of us have heard a song where someone was flowing like crazy on the beat. Whether old school or new school artists, we all have heard someone spitting something and we said to ourselves, man, I don't know what they're saying, but it sounds nice. Every single one of y'all got a particular song where you know good motherfucking well you can't even rap half, not even a quarter of the song back to someone. You don't know the lyrics, you don't know what the hell the artist is talking about, but you like the song strictly because it sounds good. You be listening to it like, oh, like I don't know what he's saying, but he going crazy on that bitch. If you guys want a personal example from me, I'll give you the song Get No Better by the Detroit rap group Clear Soul Forces. I found this song back in 2016 and to this day I have no clue what these niggas are talking about on this track. I just rock with it because of the way it sounds, because it sounds like they spitting.
We got this rap shit down to a mad science, the biochemist, everything I write hard, hieroglyphics.
The reason why this is a double standard is because you all will use that exact same logic when complaining about a rapper song that you're not enjoying. How many times have you heard in the past few years, these new rappers, man, you can't even hear what some of them are saying. They be mumbling and rapping a bunch of nonsense. When I listen to a rap song, I want to be able to understand some of the stuff you saying. I don't know what these dudes be saying. This just screams double standard, because all you have to do is use the same sentence template and change the final word. When it comes to a song you do like, I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds fire. But when y'all want to complain about something, I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds trash. Y'all niggas would legit listen to Migos
And don't you think about calling your mom and your daddy, your brother, your sister, the chopper hit you having a seizure.
and complain, but that nigga just saying, I don't even know what he's saying, but I'm sure it's something dumb. But then y'all go listen to somebody like I don't know, Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony. Y'all will hear that and go, Lord, I don't know what he's saying, but my man's spazzing right now. See, this is why Bone Thugs are legends. All these new cats biting their style. Like, bro, shut your bitch ass up, man. But see, this is why flow will always be one of the most important aspects to enjoying a song, because flow adds to how good a song sounds, and a song sounding good is 100% the number one thing a song should aim for. At the end of the day, if you can listen to a song and say, that rapper was going crazy on that, and you know good well you don't even know what they said, you have zero room to ever complain about not knowing what another rapper is saying, but then try to say, oh, it sound trash, even though I can't hear him. That makes you a whole hypocrite.
I don't think y'all understand how common this one is actually. See, this is super common in real life and definitely on social media. I don't know how many times I've seen somebody talking about their favorite rapper, say Lil Uzi or something like that, and then you got some haters in the comment section talking about, oh, this nigga ain't switched up his flow since blah blah blah. Shit, he's still talking about designer brands and bitches and then the whole time they favorite rapper be Eminem and shit, and that nigga's been talking about getting revenge on all the people that don't like him, and I still got something to prove. And right, one of the greatest rappers of all time still has something to prove. It's just so stupid to see everybody say that, oh, this specific rapper, and then 9 times out of 10 it's a lit rapper or a mumble rapper, depending on your stance on that word. It's just some repetition is good repetition. There's some rappers that are allowed to talk about the same thing because it's been working for them. Why would I switch up my flow if the sales say that people like this flow? Why would I be a different rapper if my fan base likes that? Now, if my fan base starts switching up on me, then by all means, I gotta try something new. But the complaints be coming from everyone on the outside of that fan base. Of course, someone that's not a Lil Uzi Vert fan is going to say Lil Uzi Vert needs to switch it up because, I mean, there's just something about his flow that you don't like. At the same time, I hear so many people talking about, all Rod Wave talks about is blah, blah, blah. Whole time, they favorite rapper, once again, be like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. And I swear, Kendrick Lamar's been on the same shit, the same injustice shit since he started rapping. Again, this is not shots at lyrical rappers, but lyrical rappers for sure can be repetitive as well, and it definitely can be annoying. Hearing the same shit over and over and over just because you can understand it and it's a meaning behind it doesn't instantly make it better. Hearing lit rappers talking about designer brands and fuck bitches, some people want to get lit, some people want to be educated while they listen to music, and for those out there, I'm sure there's some books out there you can read, I'm sure. But stop hating on people for liking a specific style of music. It's just, you don't have enough time in the day for that.
Party cause you've been working all day and money was on your mind.
I've been waiting to speak on something like this again because I stay coming across people that have this stupid mindset. Now, the reason I said speak on this again is because I talked about this in the number 3 entry of my 5 things rappers do that I can't stand video. And what I said was, I can't stand that rappers get so offended when people say they don't like their music or something they put out was whack, and then say some nonsense like, you don't understand how hard it is to write a song or to put a song together or to make a beat. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into this. I worked hard on this. Like, just because you put your passion into a piece of art doesn't mean every single person in the world has to think it's good. And if you can't handle people speaking negatively about it, don't put it out there to be critiqued in the first place. Fast forward to this video. When I titled this double standard questioning someone's credibility after hearing their opinion, I know all of y'all have seen this before. It doesn't have to personally be you that it happened to, but have you ever seen someone say that a beat, a song, or an album, or that a rapper in general was mediocre or flat out trash, and someone responds to that person by saying, oh, I'm sorry, who are you? I don't see you on Billboard. I don't hear you on the radio. I don't see you getting nominated for any Grammys. Where's your #1 hit at? Where are your record sales? You not a rapper, so you shouldn't be talking. You never made a song in your life, so you don't know how hard it is. Don't put down what somebody else is doing and you're not even in that profession. This is easily one of the stupidest pieces of logic that people use all the time. And I'm just going to flat out say it. The people who believe this, and if you've actually said this before to somebody, I'm directly talking to you in this video. The people who say this are snowflakes and are just people who are upset that someone else doesn't like something as much as they do. That's the bottom line. Let me give y'all multiple reasons why this is flawed logic. Number one, nobody's opinion is more correct than another person's. Art will forever be subjective. Something that you look at or that you listen to and say is amazing, somebody else can check out that exact same thing and say, I don't think it's good as you're making it seem. And there's nothing wrong with that. Neither one of you are correct or incorrect. It's just sharing opinions. Number two, artists put out music in order for it to be consumed by anybody that hears it. You cannot tell somebody, oh, you're not a rapper, so you shouldn't be saying anything. Because that right there implies that the only people that should be sharing their opinion on music is other artists. And that's ridiculous. People don't fucking make music just for it to only be heard by other people that make music. When artists release songs or projects, they know good well that 90% of the people who are going to hear it are people who don't make music at all. These people have never set foot in the studio. So you can't put out music to the general public and then when someone says that they don't like it or they thought it was below average, start crying, you ain't nobody important, why should I care about your opinion? Now the final third reason is actually the biggest one that I want to touch on. People only question your credibility when you share a negative opinion. This is what I mean. Let's say that somebody thought that Call Me If You Get Lost by Tyler the Creator was a complete bad album, like a 2 out of 10. And they said, like most of the beats were whack, lyrically more than half the songs weren't about anything interesting. This Tyler just wasn't good enough. Like, he was trying too hard to be different. Everything about this album was just lackluster, and it's probably his worst project. After hearing that opinion, there are 100% some people out there that would say the things that I was mimicking earlier. They would say, oh, I'm sorry, and who you supposed to be? I don't see you on Billboard. Tyler debuted at #1. Where's your album? Oh, okay then. The reason those type of responses are ridiculous is because you're only saying that to that person because they didn't think the album was fantastic. So because they felt negatively about the album, you feel the need to find out how important they are. Like, are they anybody in the music industry? Because even though it's just an opinion, if that person was somebody important, you wouldn't be as mad at them. But if it's an average Joe saying that the average sucks, your response is, you never made a song in your life. You don't know how hard it is to put an album together. Oh, you know what? I can actually just make this the fourth reason, and I can say this as well. Someone who has no background in music wouldn't know what's good or bad, but people don't question them when they say something is good. That same person that was snapping at that average Joe earlier for saying Call Me If You Get Lost is trash. Oh, you have absolutely no musical background, so how can you say someone's album is bad? If someone has no musical background, they wouldn't be able to say someone's album is good either. According to your logic, since they've quote unquote don't know how hard it is to put a song or a beat together, that person wouldn't know what makes something good or bad. All of this stuff that's coming out of your mouth right now, all of these questions that you're throwing my way about where's my Grammy, where's my #1 album, none of these things would be coming out of your mouth if I said Call Me If You Get Lost was an amazing project. Like, hey, I'm just an average person. I ain't never made a song in my life, but I think Call Me If You Get Lost is fantastic. We wouldn't even be having this conversation if I said that. That's my overall point here, guys. When it comes to the average person sharing their opinion, if you say something good, people don't give a damn about what you do for a living. They don't question your credibility at all. But the moment you say something is mid or bad, they're gonna be on you like, oh, you don't have any musical background, so you shouldn't be talking. Bro, before I get into the final entry by my man Kulture, I really have to show y'all this. In the beginning of September 2021, I made a community post telling my viewers that I would be including Certified Lover Boy in my Every Drake Song Rank video because for some reason people thought I wouldn't include it, but I ended up having the weirdest conversation with somebody. Somebody asked me, what's your musical background? No hate, but what have you done in music? Or are you just giving your opinion from a fan perspective? Just curious. I said, I'm not understanding the point of this question. And I wasn't trolling at all. I legit did not know why this person was asking me this. But he asked again, do you have any background in the music industry at all? Are you a top selling artist, or do you just make videos about music in your opinion from your bedroom or something as a fan? I'm not trying to hate on you, I just want to know. At this point, I was so thrown off reading this. I'm like, what kind of question is this? And why is he asking me in this way? I wasn't even taking it as hate though. I was just confused. And I said that to him. I'm not interpreting it as hate. This is just an extremely out there question. Who asks shit like this? This man says, so I'm guessing you have no actual musical background, which is okay, but that just means that your channel is really just your opinion, which is no better than anybody else's. I just wanted to see, but keep doing you, get your bag, stay on your grind. Y'all, I was so confused on where this conversation came from. Who the hell randomly feels the need to tell somebody, hey, I just wanted to let you know that your opinion is just your opinion and it's not more important than anybody else's. So I asked him, okay, like, did I fuck your bitch or something and this is your way of getting revenge? He says, no, don't want it to seem like I'm bashing you, but I might start my own music channel and I wanted to see if you had any background, or are you just some dude who likes music and giving an opinion? It's all love though. But yeah, guys, I had to show y'all that people seriously act like you being someone in the music business just automatically makes your opinions more correct than anyone else's. Don't be like this guy here.
This one is the saddest one because despite the fame, despite the money, these gangster rappers have told themselves that they don't want to alienate the fans that have seen them be gangster, that they don't want to alienate the environment that turned them gangster in the first place, or the people they grew up around. And honestly, I don't care if you're a gangster yourself watching this or a normal civilized person. If you have the means and the opportunity to get your family, yourself, your loved ones out the hood, do it immediately. Do not sit there and be complacent in a bad situation. Anyone that has told themselves, oh, I love the hood, I ain't never leaving, has not had anything happen to them yet. Because if something has happened to them and they still stay in the hood, I'm not trying to be harsh or anything like that. That person shouldn't be living with anyone else. They should be living by themselves, so if something bad does happen, that their stinginess doesn't come at the expense of someone else that didn't want that to happen to them. That's just how that is. I'm sorry. But look at these trolls. Look at a guy like 6ix9ine. Do you really think he's waking up talking about, oh, I'm about to hit a lick on blah, blah, blah? All his licks are hit online, and he's alive to tell the story. He has a $2 million security team. 6ix9ine is not worried about running up on anyone without that security team. Y'all are waiting on him to be outside by himself. It's not gonna happen. 6ix9ine knows full and well he's not a gangster. Lil Pump, he says stupid stuff online, and yet no one has run up on him to beat him up. No one's going to, because guess what? Most rappers know that he's just doing stupid stuff to stay relevant. But yet, let's tell these gangster rappers to be legitimate, to actually be doing gangster stuff and actually be about that lifestyle. Because let me tell you what being about that lifestyle got King Von. Again, not trying to be harsh, but if that man did not have revenge and, you know, all these angry, you know, whatever emotions, that man would still be alive today. Having these nonsensical beefs with people who also probably aren't long for this world was stupid. And honestly, I'm not trying to, you know, blame King Von for that, but at the same time, man, if his circle was smart, that man would still be around today. And I know my folks in Chicago feel this heavy, because let me tell you, y'all cannot get invested in no rappers that so happen to live down there, because y'all know if y'all do, y'all know y'all gotta wind up either mourning their death or saying goodbye to them because they're going to prison for a long time. It's very, very sad, I know. But look at these trolls on Instagram flexing guns in the safety of their house in California, in the rich parts. Look at these trolls going on, you know what I'm saying, going on a rant on Twitter, talking about, oh, I do this and I do that and blah, 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 and talking about it in songs. Hell, with trolls, I know it's in the means of entertainment. And y'all don't respect them for that, for entertaining. But at the same time, y'all respect these rappers for going out there actually doing these things and damn near losing their lives. And it's unfortunate. Because if I gotta be respected for doing something that's gonna cost me my life eventually, rather than getting respected for giving you entertainment, quality entertainment that you more than likely always come back to, I'm gonna put on that clown mask willingly, laugh to the bank, and I'm gonna turn off the comments on Twitter and Instagram. Just gonna have to deal with it.
Alto, 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 alto.